how do you pack your backpack?
Hey guys, I'm going to show you how I pack my new pack. I'm Scott. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoy this video. I just did a gear explosion video, and so now I'm going to pack my pack, kind of show you the way that I put stuff in. I've got the inside lined with a trash bag to keep my quilt and all of my basic clothing dry. I'm using a LiteAF Curve 46 backpack. It's Dyneema, relatively waterproof, but just in case, my basics, I've got them in a trash bag anyway, and they're gonna be at the bottom. I think I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these stuff sacks just to lighten this up a little bit more. All right, that's everything that I want to keep dry. So I'm going to go ahead and give this trash bag a good twist, get all the air out of it, then stuff the end down in. Just help keep everything a little drier. If you're liking this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video. Next, I'm gonna pack my food bag. I have an ops bag here that's odor-proof. For me, easily carry 4 to 5 days worth of food in here, if not more. I'm gonna pack that just a belly button height, maybe a little higher, real tight to my back, so it's not acting as a lever and creating additional pull on me to kind of throw me off balance and make me work harder. So that's gonna go in next. And since I'm trying to keep most of my heavy stuff right there in the middle of the pack, I'm gonna go and throw my ditty bag in. My dry bag with my camera battery. My pillow at this point, everything else is pretty light. Air mattress. The hike that I've got coming up, I'm gonna be tenting. Can't hammock there, so we're going to Philmont. So I have my Thermalite air mattress. I don't remember which model it is. It's about a pound or so. And then for this trip, I've also got a tent. So I've got a Zpacks Duplex tent. I got it from a really nice fellow out in the East Coast. It's used and it's new to me. It's awesome. I love the weight. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the help. And then just on top, I'm gonna throw my fleece. And I am gonna take my puffy on this trip. We're gonna be up in the mountains. They said expect temperatures between about 30 and 40 degrees at night. So just give me an extra layer when we're sitting around camp at the end of the day. Wouldn't normally take that on a summer camp trip, but that's what it's gonna be. This is a roll top pack, so I'm gonna snap this closed. Get the air out of it. Roll it down. And just snaps back here. When I bought this pack, I got it with the Y strap so I could put a bare canister on top. I thoroughly intend to go hike the PCT and the Tahoe Rim Trail, a couple other areas I'm gonna have to have a bear canister for. All right, let's go ahead and pack up the front. In the mesh, I keep my bear bag. It's Dyneema. Doesn't really matter if it gets wet. I've got a bag with some extra line and my tent stakes in it. I keep those on the outside so they're really easy to get my hands on. A pair of gloves. For this trip, I'm actually going to switch out to some fingerless gloves, but we're going to be pretty high, so I want to have some sun protection. My cook pot here. I like to keep it on the outside so it's really easy to access. And I tend to put it down low. Poop kit, trowel, soap, all the basics. Highly accessible. For this upcoming trip, I have a second canister of fuel. We're gonna have the ability to drop trash partway through the trip, so I elected to go with 2 cans versus 1 larger one. So I've got that in here. My Sawyer water filter, so it's readily accessible. I'm carrying the syringe to clean out my Sawyer water filter. A lot of people don't carry the syringe to back flush, and I didn't used to. Until I did that hike out in the Colorado Rockies. The water was so turbid that even though I filtered it through my bandana to get out a lot of the chunks and stuff, I was still getting so much silt and dirt that it was clogging the filter. And when I back flushed with my Smart water bottle with the sports top here, wasn't enough pressure to really clear the filter well. So that kind of sucked. Now, lucky for us, that was near the end of the trip, so it wasn't a huge deal. If it had been at the beginning of the trip, it really would have sucked. So I carry the extra weight, and I carry the syringe. Rain gear, keep on the outside so it's accessible. Right now I've just got some cheap Frog Togs. I've been playing around with rain gear, and honestly, I'm having a hard time spending $300 in a pair, on a set of rain gear, and so I'm experimenting around trying to find something that is, for me, affordable and comfortable and gives me kind of the performance that I want. Also carry a couple Knock 2-liter water bladders to filter with, as well as to carry dirty water if I have to do some dry camping. I've got it filled with water right now, so I have extra weight for my practice hikes, just to get used to having the extra weight because I'm not carrying food. And then the last thing I have, well, I guess it's not the last. I have a ground cloth that I throw down if I need to. I'm sitting in my REI FlexLite chair. It's about a pound, and I love my chair, so I'm always carrying that, at least so far for my weekend trips and stuff. And then lastly, I've got some REI flash carbon trekking poles. The other one's holding the camera. So that's just a quick run through how I pack my pack. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you could subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video. Thanks a lot. Have an awesome day. Catch you on the next one.